Hi class, this lesson today is about how to write the vertex form of this equation and write it into standard form. In order to do so, you need to expand this equation here. So in order to expand class, we're going to go ahead and focus on this first by multiplying that out. So I'll go ahead and show you guys on the next slide. So right now, you're going to be multiplying, so you have x minus 4 is square, so you repeat itself, times x minus 4 there. There are two methods in order to do so. Method number one is the box method. Method number two is going to be FOIL. F-O-I-L. So once we get the answer to this here, we're going to go back and focus on multiplying the 2 and then focusing on the plus 1 later on. Okay, so we'll go back to there. All right, so right here, the box method, here it is. FOIL is first, outer, inner, last. So if you guys can take a couple minutes first, pause this video and try both methods, and then come back when you're ready. Okay, so now that you guys have tried it, let's see if you guys got the correct answer. All right, so this part first. Here's x minus 4, and the top can be x minus 4. It doesn't matter which order. In this case, side times side. You're trying to find the area of this particular square. X times x gives us x squared. This negative 4 times x here gives us negative 4x. X up here times this negative 4 here gives us the negative 4x. And then lastly, we have this 4 here times this negative 4 here as well. Becomes a positive 16. And remember, you are multiplying. You're trying to find the area of the square. All right, so next, you can combine like terms. So notice here, there's an x here with imaginary 1. There's an x here with an imaginary 1. Add those two up together. So you'll get negative 8x total. Bring the 16 out. So you have this positive 16 here. And of course, bring this out as well. So you have the x squared. And that is your answer so far when you multiply this here. Now, in this case here on the right hand side, our other method is FOIL. So you come to the FOIL, that's fine, whichever method you guys would like to complete. All right, so first, I'm going to rewrite it real quick so it's neater. All right, so when you have first, this is what you do. First one of each set, you multiply those two. So now you have x squared. So you're done with first. Outer means these last one, the outer image is there, okay? And then here's inner, which is the 2 inside right there, okay? So we have negative 4x, and you multiply the other two, same thing, negative 4x. There you are. The very last one is basically the last set of the of each side. So here, negative 4 times negative 4 gives us positive 16. Look at that. It looks very similar to what we have on this side right here. Okay? So here, again, combine like terms. Imaginary 1, imaginary 1. So you combine those two together, you'll get negative 8x. Leave the x squared alone. Don't need to make any changes. Leave the positive 16. And once again, these two are exactly the same. Depending on whichever methods you use, that's fine. So here we are. I'm going to take this and copy it and bring it back to our first slide. All right, so we have finally completed this here. And there it is, okay? All right, make sure that we bring down the 2 as well, and then bring down the plus 1. So we're still expanding. We're not finished just yet. All right, we're still multiplying, so you need to distribute the 2 each to each one, okay? So here we have 2x squared. 2 times negative 8 is going to give us negative 16x. Then we have 2 times 16 is positive 32. Make sure you bring down the 1. We're not finished yet, so please double check what else you can combine. Add these two up together, so now we have 33 here, plus negative 16x. Then you have 2x squared, and y equals 2. This here class, oops, I need to take this whole thing with me. this entire thing here, class, is the standard form. So if you were to graph this vertex equation here, if you were to graph this here, your graph would be exactly the same. If you take a chart and plug in random numbers, -2, -1, plug in 0, 1, you'll get the exact same y values for both. Okay? All right, so make sure you guys complete your homework assignment, which is on page 10 and 11. Okay? Thank you very much, class. Hopefully it was helpful.